Hey,
friend. Welcome back. It's just
welcome back.
us today.
Just us today. Y'all only get us today.
Y'all
Don't
get
get
the
too spoiled.
OGs. That's
Right.
it. Listen, that's enough though, baby, because we be turned by ourselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We don't need no company. We can do it all
Mm-mm.
by
All
ourselves.
by ourselves, baby. We be all the
Yeah.
way lit, just me and you.
Yeah. Two crazy book
I
girlies.
know that's right. Baby, we love some books, baby. We gonna
Yes, we
read. If
do.
we don't do nothing else, we gonna read.
We ain't gonna do nothing else. We gonna read, friends. Well, that's why we here. Well, it's officially the Christmas season.
Favorite time of the
And
year.
we're in our holiday bag. We're reading
Mm-hmm.
Christmas
Mm-hmm.
reads, of course, for the month of December.
Yes.
And I'm excited. I'm happy that Christmas is almost here and we're in the season and we can, do some holiday activities and read some Christmas books, bake some
Yes.
cookies, all the fun drinks.
Yes, honey.
Yeah, so I'm excited about the Christmas holiday season. How
My
about you? Are you
fa
excited, friend?
Friend, I'm so excited. I'm so overly Christmas, it's ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
my tree has been up since Halloween. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's
Me too.
I'm a terrible baby. I'm telling you. I love it. It's my favorite time of the year because it's just
Mine
the
too.
happiest season. It's just
Mhm.
jolly. And then to
Yeah.
add on to that, romance books. I mean, hello.
Hello.
Cozy by the fireplace. Let's meet somebody underneath the
Mhm.
mistletoe. Let's do the damn
Okay.
thing.
That's one thing I need is a fireplace. I don't have a fireplace in my home, but
Yeah, we have an electric one. It's not the same. I miss my old one where you had to go actually get the wood,
right.
like
Yeah.
I used to love that fireplace.
Mhm.
I used to want to sleep in the living room all the time. But
Yeah.
yeah, the electric one, you can just turn it off and turn it on. It's not the
Mhm.
same.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Mhm.
doesn't give you the same
It
cozy
no,
vibes.
no, mm-mm. It's
Yeah.
not crisp and cozy. Like
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Well, yeah. So for this month, us girls, we are going to be reading nothing but holiday books. And
mm-hmm.
I think we started off pretty strong with our
Absolutely.
selection that
Yes.
we chose for this week to talk about with you all. So, but before we get into all of that though, we got to let y'all know what we read for the week, for this past
Mhm.
week. So, friend, tell them what you read for the week.
Oh my goodness. I had a really good week. Okay, so I started off with Before I Say I Don't, baby. It was so red. Oh my goodness, baby. Talk about revenge served.
Mm.
Yes, cold, baby. Whew. The things that some women are able to do to get back at somebody is crazy. The book was definitely about this lawyer who was madly in love with her man, like, and he didn't show any signs of infidelity. And she just thought she had the perfect little life wrapped up in a bow. Baby, he was a liar. He was a liar. And to hold it off into the wedding, she still went through. And on the wedding day is when she
Mm.
just like held like because she's a lawyer. So her and her sister held a live ass trial and locked everybody in the wedding. Baby,
Mm.
it was like one of those, "Oh my god, we doing this?" You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I would say it was little bit of a slow burn up to there because I was like, "Come, this," because we know that she knows he didn't know that she
Right.
about
Yeah.
all the things, and it was really really good. Alicia J is really good. I thought I was gonna be somewhere in the corner crying. It wasn't that type of book because I also read Pretty Hurts by her, and that hurt the hell out of me. So I
Mhm.
thought there was gonna be another tearjerker, but it wasn't. I enjoyed the book. Really good. Highly recommend it. 5 out of 5. Um, Too Many One Nights by Takara. Oh my God. I am falling in love with Takara slowly, one book at a time. This one was definitely he was a whore. I mean, a terrible whore. Like one of those little whoremonger men that
Mhm.
know he can pull any bitch he want. And he don't even ask. The women, he just be like, because he owned like a casino. And he just go and it'd be like a random ass girl. And he like, come on, go home with me. And then she just go. Like you don't even know her name. Like, what are we
Right.
doing?
Mhm.
It was the craziest thing. So I was like, how are you gonna turn this man into a book bag and loving
Right.
on one person? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. But it turned out to be a really, really good book. I don't wanna say the family's a mafia, but it's kinda sound like sorta they are. There's a hierarchy within the family setting, but it never came out and said that that's what they were, but
Okay.
and it's a series. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the series. I really love the first couple, but that was also a 5 out of 5. And of course, I read our book, which is what is it? Holiday Heartbreak by Nek Mills, and loved it. 5 stars. And just happened to dangle off a cliff because I didn't know that it was 2 books.
Nice.
Didn't know that, but okay, whatever. I
So
enjoyed it.
did you go ahead and
I
start
started
book
it,
two?
so I'll tell you when we get to it, I'll tell you a little bit about the beginning of
Okay.
it when we get to that part. But I did start it, and I would say we're just getting into it. We're just getting into the action, going into the
Mm-mm.
second book. Mhm.
Okay. All right. Sound like you had some pretty good reads for the past week then.
Mhm. What about you? What you
I read, I read How to Melt a Snowflake. It was an art from Joanna Kimber.
reading?
And it
Okay.
was a 5 out of 5. I was a little surprised because Joanna, she has spice in her books, but it's like it's not overly spicy, right? But this one was a little bit more spicier than usual. And I was like,
Okay.
okay, Joanna, let's see
Do your
something for the
thing.
holidays.
Hello.
But it was really good. It was about two people basically who have had some painful situations happen to them in their past. They go to this small town called Crescent Bay, and they in Crescent Bay there's a bed and breakfast there that if you've read any of her previous books like How the Plot Thickens or The Fiance Favor, this town and this bed and breakfast is mentioned in one of those.
Okay.
But anyway, it's supposed to be for couples, right? So pretty much everybody there is a couple except for these two, except for our FMC and our MMC, and they go just to try to, I guess, redeem themselves for Christmas, try to enjoy Christmas after the pain that they've been through previously, and like, try to make a new memory for the Christmas holiday instead of dealing with the heartache and the pain that
Mhm.
they've experienced in the past. But they, of course, are the only two single people there. So eventually,
Take it
things
together.
started to kick off. I'm talking about we outside in the snow, getting it on. It was
Baby, I want y'all to go to that bed and breakfast.
okay. It was nice. They had all these little different activities planned for them. It was so cute. It was cute. It was cozy. It made me feel like a warm hug. It just really put me in a Christmas spirit. That's the
Okay.
first Christmas book I read so far, besides the one that we are going to talk about today. And it just really puts you in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a 5 out of 5. I love her work. It's not any shoot it up, bang bang type of stuff. She's a
Okay.
contemporary author, but I haven't read a
Okay.
book by her that I haven't enjoyed. If you
I
want
love it.
something, you know, as a palate cleanser to like, just something cute, cozy. There's always some hard topics in there, but what I do like about her writing is that it's not overwhelming. The spice is not overwhelming. The topics, even though they may be deep, you don't feel overwhelmed by them. So that's why I like her writing style. So what else did I read? I listened to on Audible, or Hoopla, what was it called? Sunshine and Rain by Kay Shanae. That was a good book.
Okay. I've heard of her.
Yeah.
I've ran across a couple of her books. Yeah.
Yeah, that was I think this is my first book by her. It was really good. The Audible was good. I enjoyed it. It was a 5 out of 5 for me. That one was basically about a guy, the MMC. His grandfather passes away. He leaves him the barbershop that
Mm.
he owned and run, and he leaves that to him. So of course he takes over it and makes it his own. And then the FMC, I think it's her aunt owns a beauty salon and she's ready to step down. So she wants her to take over that. And of course they're close to each other. So she
Oh.
ends up moving away from where she stays. I want to say something happened, like she had a bad breakup or something. She ends up leaving town, leaving Chicago to come to this new city. and take over the shop. And they meet each other, and instantly he's like, you know what, you're my woman. Like, stop playing with me.
I like an instant love.
Yeah, instant love. Like, you my woman. We're not gonna play no games. She was like,
Yes,
I'm your
I
woman. Yes, you're my woman.
am.
And it just took off from there, and it was really good.
I
I
love
loved it.
that. I
I
love
loved it.
that. You know, I love that instant love, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Sunshine. His name was Sunshine. Yeah.
I
He
love
definitely
it.
brought the sun, baby. He brought the
Okay,
sun.
okay. I can get down with Mr. Sunshine.
Yeah, it was fire. And then lastly, the book that we're gonna talk about today, I read, which was what was it?
Um,
Heartbreak, a Christmas heartbreak.
Holiday Heartbreak.
Holiday Heartbreak,
Hmm.
by Nek Mills, which was really good. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to talk about that because we got to get
Yeah,
into it.
we
It was
do.
a lot going on. This is
We
my
do.
first Nek Mills book, and I must say it was a 5 out of 5 for me.
Yes, it
I loved it.
was. Finish your first
Yeah,
Meek Mills book. Wait,
this is.
how?
I don't think
How,
I've read.
Sway?
I don't
How?
know because there's just too many of them. I can't keep up. Okay, there's too many authors dropping too many damn books. I
Jesus.
can't keep up. I just can't. I can't read them all. You know. So I have to. I don't know how I haven't got to her catalog yet, but I haven't. But I was happy
Oh
that I
my
started
God.
here because it was fire.
Friend. Oh my God. I love Nick Mills so bad. Yes, I would have to say. Now it's like, I gotta put you on some more Nick
Yeah,
Mills
you gotta give
books.
me some more. I need some
I gotta
regular.
give you some
That's not
more.
holiday
Right,
books
that's not
because
holiday. I got into her. Oh my God, I can't even go back to how far I've been with Nick Mills, and how I discovered her. I have no idea. It's probably like one of those recommenders, like you read this, so read this, and I was like, okay, and then of course I read the comments. I mean, not the comments, the reviews, and I was like, okay, let me give her a try. And I've been in
yeah,
Nick Mills' world,
get
baby.
in her
She is.
her world.
I love her real bad. But
Okay.
we can get into it. You want me to read and tell you guys what the Holiday Heartbreak book is about? So
Yes.
we have Dylan Wilkes, who is a young, beautiful, successful entrepreneur. She owns her own salon, and she has her cousin and her sister who also work in the salon. And at the tender age of 25 years old, she has mastered her own. Like, I feel like she was raised very well. She's a very strong, independent woman. And I like how she stand on business.
Mhm.
Aside from her like professional endeavors, her personal life is flourishing just as much, specifically her picture perfect relationship with Kashan. Okay, girl. But is it perfect though, friend? And that's what we're going to talk about today because, baby, I'm not gonna lie. When he sent all those roses to the salon friend, I was with the girls. I maybe because I read too many books and I'm like, those are guilt flowers. I was not
Mhm.
thinking hearts, roses, flowers, kisses. I love you, babe. I miss you. I
Right.
could,
Yeah.
I was more like the other girls. I mean, I felt like I hate on the front line because I was like, nah, that's too much. He doing too much. He's
Mhm.
overcompensating for something. What are we lacking here? Okay. Because we
Yeah.
all know that there's no such thing as the picture perfect relationship. It's
Mhm.
got to be
Yeah.
something. But the way he
Yeah.
was doting on her, put her first before we even jump into his, voice in the book. It was more like I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am a hater. I don't know. I don't know,
I
friend.
think no, I would have to agree with you. I feel like all that he was doing in the very beginning was like, okay, yeah, something is up.
Hmm.
And I think the book also the name of the book also kind of set us up to be in that mind frame because it's holiday heartbreak, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
So it's
something he's not doing right, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
then also, okay, so once after he sent the flowers and, they were going on dates and, he was just loving her, doing all these things for her, buying her a house and all that shit. I was okay. Well, maybe he's not cheating. My friend after that, I was thinking, okay, you finna get killed.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I was like, he too. First of all, and I think that kind of messed me up, knowing that mayhem is somewhere. It's like you're giving me and it's because I've read so many books that my mind was like, no, this is the first guy. The first guy is usually the douchebag. He's usually the guy that we are not going to keep, or he's the guy that's going to turn. and
Mhm.
be crazy, in the
Right.
book. So I'm thinking, okay, dude, when is all this gonna fall apart? But as soon as we got to his voice, I said, bullshit. I said, sir. I said, sir. I said, sir. Baby, he can't keep that thing in his pants if it depended on his life. I was just like, even at your mama job. Like he went to his mama
Yeah.
job friend and went up to the nurse and you was flirting with the nurse and then he ain't forget about the nurse. He said, I'm gonna circle back after I talk to my
Right.
mama.
And he
I said,
definitely did. I
he
thought he was
did.
gonna just walk out and be like, you know what, forget it, or forgot to do it. No, he made
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
that he
yeah,
got that number.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
thought you was trying to do
Absolutely.
right, sir.
I did
You came
too.
here to talk to your mom about how she's treating your fiance, but look how you're treating her.
Right,
Like,
right, right. I mean, I guess in his defense, which I don't like to take the bad person's side in the story, but it hadn't caught up to him. They've been together for 2 years, and she's even said ain't nothing reached her front door.
mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
Mm,
pretty good. He had a lot of sight for a minute.
he was,
Yeah.
but I couldn't handle mm, Jesus. How do I couldn't handle the fact that the mom was so disrespectful for no reason. This girl was not coming for your spot because she was independent. She was not using your son for his money. And then you're a nurse. You're making good money. You're a charge nurse at that because you was able
Right.
to step outside and talk to your son as
Mm-hmm.
needed. You know what I mean? Like you got some money. I mean, like what kind of mother-son relationship is that? Where
Right.
you are jealous or envious of another woman coming in as if you're dating him and not his mother. I was like, ooh, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't warranted because it wasn't like she was a bitch, or
Yeah.
she was disrespectful to you. But I do like how she stood on business. Bitch, I'm gonna meet you where you at. You talk crazy to me, cool. Cool. I'm gonna talk crazy
That's
to
what we
you.
gonna
You're
do.
not gonna disrespect
Mm-hmm.
me, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the daddy.
Yeah.
What about the daddy? I already know him.
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
that I
Mm-hmm.
love the daddy so much because he was like, I'm gonna let you go with the flow. But the moment
Yeah.
it no longer suits you or serve you, I need you to leave. I need you to
Mm-hmm.
go do something else. So I'm not gonna get that attached to him either.
Right. Yeah. I love the daddy too. He was
I
real.
love the
You
daddy
know what I'm
real bad,
saying?
and
He
I
was
felt it
really
in his
real.
spirit. I was like, "He know that man ain't no good for his baby
Mm-hmm.
girl. He gonna
Yeah.
be," but I do like that he respect
Yeah.
her journey. You
Exactly.
a lot of times as parents, you wanna make a choice for your kids, and that will cause a strain in your relationship with
Mm-hmm.
them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
"Nah, Imma let you figure it out. You wanna go over there and touch the stove because it's hot, go on over and touch it. Even though I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, 'Hey, this stove hot. You gotta figure it out the hard way.' But it'll be a soft landing because 'cause Imma love on you when you hit rock bottom. Come
Right,
on."
I was just gonna say he was there
Mhm.
still. Once
He
everything came crumbling
was.
down, he was
He
still
was the
there. You know what I'm
perfect
saying?
dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how you want your dads to be, you know what I'm saying? Let
Absolutely.
you go through it still, but still back there in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Any moment can
Mhm.
pop out and be there for you. So he was definitely that. He was great. I loved his character and just his whole demeanor. I felt like he never got disrespectful,
Mhm.
no matter how he felt, you know what I'm saying? He just sat back in the shadows, like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Just peeping the scene. He had his thoughts, but he never was boisterous about it. You know
Right.
what I'm
I love
saying?
that.
And that's hard to find, especially with the dad and their daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because most dads gonna be on somebody's ass. You know.
Absolutely.
But
Immediately.
yeah, like you said, he let her go through her own journey and just do her. You know what I'm saying? And however the cookie crumbles is how it crumbles. But you best believe I'm gonna be there to pick it up for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
yeah, I really
Absolutely.
enjoyed that. And for a minute, I thought his mom. I was like, well, maybe she's being this mean to push her away because she know her son ain't no damn good. You know what I'm saying? I thought about that too.
Mm.
Like maybe she like trying to give her a hint without giving her the hint. Like get your ass on before you
Right,
ruin your
right.
life.
I
You
ain't
know what
think
I'm
about
saying?
that. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that because she had a front row seat to his bullshit.
She did. She did. And she obviously was a part of it in some sense, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the book, baby,
Baby, that ending. Baby, that ending. Baby, that ending. Friend, friend, friend. Okay, before we get to the ending, let's go back. the deceitfulness, I mean, that he had as far as we okay, the women, that was one, okay? But there was another one in the way that he moved as far as in the dope game because it's like it was greed. You were making good money, you were making enough money. What was the purpose of robbing mayhem? What was the purpose of because you were providing a good lifestyle, you was able to buy this girl a house, you doing all these things, even though we found out that some of the things that he was doing was financed to buy a trick.
Right.
That was a whole nother thing. But um it was you were moving so shady and moving so foul, not only in your personal life, but in your business. And
Mhm.
then telling this girl that you were going to go legit. And as soon as his chapter started, the first thing he said that he
Right.
has no
I said,
intentions
"This son of a
on
bitch."
going legit. I was like, dude, are you serious right now? Are
'Cause I
you
was really
serious?
believing it.
I
I was
did
like,
too.
"Okay, that's what's up." You know what I'm saying? He gonna get his stuff together.
Right. There
And
was
then, like
so
you
many
said,
avenues he could have taken, but
girl.
he was a full circle dog. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, just full
Mhm.
circle. That was in every
He deserved
aspect.
everything that came to him, 'cause
Absolutely.
you're playing. You out
Absolutely.
here playing. You know what I'm saying? You
Absolutely.
you're creating this picture, right?
Mhm.
This perfect picture life, but you're not really living that life. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You're making it look like that's what's going on here. And but behind the scenes, you're on some other shit.
Yeah.
And there was no reason, like you said. I mean, when it comes to the dope game, drugs, money, all that kind of stuff, that's the thing about it. Like, there's always another level you want to get
Right.
to when you're within that game. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he was getting money. There was no reason for him to do what he did. But that's just the greed. That's just that, you know what I'm saying? I got to get to this is not enough. You know, it's
Mhm.
like a drug. This is not enough. I got to get to the
Right.
next thing. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I get that, they had went out and bought the house and all that kind of stuff. But let's not forget though, she a boss in her own right.
Yeah,
So it wasn't like y'all
absolutely.
was gonna be broke or, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you still making good
Right.
money, she made good money. Y'all would have been straight. It was no need for that. And I think that was almost just like that was just his karma for just doing everything that he did to
Right.
her. And also, trying to rob some people that he didn't really need to rob. Like it
Right.
was unnecessary.
I agree. I'm gonna have to
So
agree a
it's like,
hundred
why
percent.
are we doing this? Like you just fucking up and nothing.
I know. I literally died when he had said he had a spare key to Trick's house. Like, I was pissed on a 10th level of positivity because
Cause
here I'm
why?
thinking that you were just knocking her off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here and there. But what type of, how does it escalate or goes to the next
Yeah,
level of
how
you
right
having
to
a
you
spare
having a kid? Because the
key?
way you was talking to her on the phone, baby, you would never thought that he
That
would have
it
had a
went
spare
that
key.
far, right? But it's
But
just, and then
that part right there, when he said that he had that spare key, that should have clicked in our minds that no, this is somebody different. Like
yeah,
this somebody close. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like that should have
and
been
it's
our
still,
dig.
friend,
I
I
did not
didn't. I
I
didn't
didn't
click
either.
it.
I didn't expect who it really was.
I didn't. I didn't. I mean, the cover up with the name and the it was really good because I mean there was always something distant between her and her cousin. They wasn't as close as her and her sister, which I guess sisters can be closer, but still. And the fake beef that she had with him in
That
front of
should have been
everybody.
another kid. That should
That
have been
could have that
another.
oh my
Cause I
God. I
thought
was
about it
just
for a
so
minute.
mad. After it came out, I did. I was like, duh, Aquarius. Like, yes, this girl was playing it up, knowing you sleeping with baby, the
The betrayal.
betrayal. That you just seeing this girl be happy and you'll just latch on so that you can get a small portion of that.
Mhm.
Which really wasn't because he was like, you financed our trip to Jamaica. You got that necklace or whatever for her. And
Yeah.
he used your money. You like, what
Mhm.
is happening here? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But
When Megan say you need to stop fucking on other people's men and go find your own.
that's right. That's right. That's
That's
right.
what
Absolutely.
she needed that
Absolutely.
message. You need to stop
And
fucking other
then knowing
people's
that it was
men.
her that was sending the text messages to the girl to her phone. That's your own cousin that was sending. Like, girl. Like, girl, like, you just wanna destroy somebody's happiness so bad.
Mhm.
Misery love company. That is the definition of
Yeah.
misery love company for so bad.
Yeah.
So, the scene where, um, I feel like when they got to the funeral, okay, we get to the funeral, I was just floored because I did not expect her to throw that urn on that girl, okay? Baby, I get it, I get it. I was like, "Damn, fuck the dead, huh?" I don't know if I want nobody ashes on me, that was a little gross, but, the daddy always came through. He did his daddy
Yeah.
role because he like,
Mhm.
"Alright, you tore her up, that's enough.
Right.
You won, now stop it,
Right.
and let's go.
Yeah.
Get the hell up out of here."
Mhm.
Did you know that she was pregnant? Did you know? Like, did
I
you
didn't
have
think that. Well, I
me?
I don't know. I kind of felt it. I kind of thought it earlier in the book once he got everything happened, and I was
Mhm,
like, I bet
mhm.
she gonna end up pregnant.
I did too. It was
But
something about her laying down, or she had saying that she was laying down. It was like maybe a little
mhm.
small breadcrumb, and I was like, could it be? Could it be? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I thoroughly. I am a little anxious, to see what mayhem is like because we just there was a small portion that discussed him as the head of the drug organization or whatever, but it never like got his dialogue or his conversation or what type of person he is. All right.
Right. Right.
So I'm going to go out on a limb here and just say that I believe that he is responsible for Krishan's death.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And
I'm
I
going
would
with it.
not be
I'm
surprised
going with it. I'm
if
going with it.
he starts messing with Dalen. I would not
Oh,
be surprised.
absolutely. Oh,
I would
absolutely.
not
He's
be
going to mess
surprised.
with Daylin. Absolutely. And that is going to probably be their conflict, is that he's going to know that he has something to do with
Right.
or called the people or he did it himself, whatever the case
Mhm.
may be. I don't think it was a coincidence that that man died in a car accident. Absolutely not. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? But I loved it. Like
I
I
did
loved that it
too.
was short. I love that we
Short.
was able to hop on in there, you know, even though we dangling from a cliff, but but it's good. Okay, so I'm over there, but only like 5% in. I think I'm probably
Yeah.
like chapter one. And let's just say 2 years have gone by. There's a time jump. 2 years have gone by.
Okay.
And for some reason, the family think it's a good idea to get the cousins together. The mom, sisters over there, and she feels ambushed when she arrives, right?
Who
And
feels
I
ambush?
stopped.
The cousin?
Dalen
Oh,
feels
okay.
ambushed. She
Oh,
was
okay.
like, "Why y'all playing on that top? I'm not. I'm going." She went in there and acted like she was gonna sit down, and then she started beating the hell out the cousin again. And that's why I stopped. That's where I ended it. I mean, she was on her head. The daddy was trying to pull her off of her,
Mhm.
and again, he pulled her to the bathroom. Was like, "You won. Now stop it. You got her
Mhm.
again." You know what I'm saying? He like calm down and
Yeah, yeah.
this is not what you want to show your daughter, you know what I'm saying? And she was saying, why would you put me in a space to
Yeah.
converse with
You already
her?
know what's gonna
And
happen.
y'all know, while he was grabbing her sister was finishing her off as he was pulling her
Because the
sister.
sister was about it, baby. We didn't say much about her, but the sister was ready at any moment. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready type of energy.
Baby, she was on go. Like I said,
Oh
she was
God.
on go. Like I love the sisterly bond that was just like, what you want to do?
She
I'ma
was
meet you.
willing to beat the chapel up, and he ain't had
Baby, I
nothing to do with
love it.
nothing.
I love it. I was so tickled. I said, "Baby, this is my kind of book. Like, this is my kind of
Yes,
book."
he was
Even
ready.
though I was really not happy about the whole skipping the pregnancy thing. You know how I like to go through the pregnancy with the people, honey.
Yeah.
And you done jumped me 2 years. But I'ma let that ride because if she get pregnant again, then I will be like,
Mm-hmm.
yay, I'll be happy again because, you know. But anyway, it was really, really, really good. How
Yeah.
they gonna bring it back? It better end with them underneath the mistletoe or some shit, because
Right.
We didn't get but like a sprinkle of Christmas in
I
that
know,
first
right?
one.
I'm like, this is not really. I mean,
I
yeah, it's around the Christmas time, but can we really say this is a Christmas book? I don't know.
Right, right, and that's
But
probably why it says holiday because they kinda just mention the
yeah,
tree and they mention
mm-hmm,
driving down the highway and seeing some of the Christmas lights and stuff, but,
yeah,
like, it's briefly mentioned in there.
right, yeah.
Wrap that thing come
So,
back around, this one better have holly jolly cocoa I mean, you better have something over here in book 2.
yeah, I'm excited to see if our predictions in book two are correct. I'm definitely download it and jump into it because I want to see what's gonna happen. I need to see how this is gonna play out for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, my first book by Nek Mills. I don't know how this is my first one, but it is. And it definitely got me intrigued to jump into more of her work and read some more of her catalog because it was good. It was short, quick, sweet to the point,
Mhm.
and it gave, it packed a punch.
It did.
So it kept me entertained the whole time. This book is very short. It's only like 80 pages. So if you're looking for a quick holiday read, then this is the book for you. You can read this book in like an hour and some change. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all. So now the second one is a little longer. It's like 200 something pages, I think. Ain't it? I think I want to say when I looked it up, I think it's like 200 some pages. So it's a little bit longer, but
Oh, it's a
still,
little bit longer,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure you'll fly through it because if it's anything like book one, then baby, you won't have any problems. Okay. It kept me
Exactly.
entertained. I was locked in for sure. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm excited. So that was a success. Our first Christmas read of the Christmas holiday season was a good one. We got what else we gonna read? We're gonna read Ho 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 by J. Quell.
We
Is
are
that how it's called?
Promised to the Snowman by Cami.
Mm-hmm.
Kidnapped by the Snowman by M. Monique.
And I think I saw Monique getting ready to come out with a new Christmas book.
She did. I did see that on her page. So
We
many
might have
people
to
are
sneak
dropping new
that one
Christmas
on
books.
in.
And I'm gonna see how we can just like maybe get that right on in there for
Yeah,
us.
maybe we could read
You
both
know.
of the week that we read the book that we was already gonna read by her, and we
Hmm.
can sync that one in too and do a 2 for 1.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
But if y'all want to read with us, you can start with Cammy's book, and this will be my first book by Cammy, and that
mine too.
is The Promise to the Snowman. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
very
excited.
excited about it. I'm in the Christmas season. Ho, ho,
Ho
ho.
ho! Merry
Merry
Christmas!
Christmas!
Yes. I think a lot of people are in the spirit. I see a lot of people doing book miss on YouTube and on like IG, TikTok.
Hmm.
I I used to do book miss. Well, no, I did book miss. I want to say last year.
Okay.
Well, let me say I attempted to do book miss. Now, back when I was doing like beauty content, I did do vlog miss, and I did pretty good. I was proud of myself. I did like the whole little 25 days. I
I am friend.
It
I'm
snuck up
starting.
on me.
I'm
I was gonna
starting.
try to
I'm just
do
gonna be
it. You gonna
late.
start it?
Imma start it tomorrow. Tomorrow be my first
Okay.
one, but and I'll just start with day 4. It's gonna be 25 days
Mm-hmm.
of Christmas. It's just so much is happening, and it
It
came really
is.
quick before I decided that I wanted to jump. I'm gonna
Right.
jump in it. It's just gonna be late, and it is what it is.
It
Next year, I
is
will
what
be
it
more
is.
prepared.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. It's looking more like not because it's just so much going on. But definitely next year, I definitely want to get to it on my YouTube and on IG and TikTok.
I know,
So
friend. It is definitely a goal of mine to get my YouTube channel together starting January. We'll see, though.
yeah.
It's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's just so much going on, so much happening. We got to
Mhm.
take the time to read the books, but you still have life.
Yes.
I do like that. I don't know if you follow her or not, Shelby Monet. She also has a YouTube, which is called Shelby in the Book Club. But she's doing before she started like Vlogmas, she was doing like a daily vlog of a girl who reads 100 books a year, just kind of showing people like how is it because that's the first thing people gonna ask you, like, how are you reading all
How?
these books? Like how do you get it
Mhm.
done? You know what I'm saying? And she's
Oh, that's a
showing
good
how it's
idea.
possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, granted, she doesn't have any children. It's just her and her mom. But her
Okay.
mom just recently went through surgery. She had so I think she had breast cancer, and
Oh,
she went through a
no.
surgery. So she's kind of like taking care of her mom right now, but she's still posting and she's still showing like how even with like things like that
All of that
occurring,
going on,
yeah, that you
right.
can still get some time in to read. You know what I'm saying? So I
Because
think I
it's
like
an
that
escape.
because yeah, it just shows you how it's not impossible. You just have
Right.
to want to do it. Just like with anything, you have to be consistent. You have to want to
Yes.
make content. You have to want to clean your room. You have to want, you have to want to be in routine
Girl.
with life,
Yes.
period, laundry,
Yes.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do, it has to be consistency with it, and you have to have a routine with it. And I just love that she's showing folks like, hey, even though I still have to live my daily life and do the things I have to do, my daily routine, this is how I'm able to read 100 books a year. It is possible, even if you are
Right.
busy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you
Hello.
really want to do it. So yeah, I love that. But yeah, all the girls are really into book miss, and I'm loving it. And I'm just excited for the holiday season. It's coming so fast. I'm not as prepared as I would like to be. I always say this every freaking year, but all I can do is just pray and hope that next year I can be on top of like the Christmas gifts, and I don't want to be a last minute person. One thing I do want to work on for 2026 is definitely I feel like I used to have a routine and I'm not routine anymore. I'm not as routine as I used to be.
Okay.
And I definitely want to work on that in all aspects. So yeah.
I love that. I would say I want to be consistent and do the things that I say I'm going to do when I'm
Yeah.
going to do them, you know?
Mhm.
Because sometimes life just be lifing, but it's like, how do you overcome that? How do I be
Yeah.
more prepared? Just a little
Right.
bit. I'm not gonna overdo it,
Yeah.
because I think I have some improvements to make. And how do you make improvements and move to the next level? What you trying to do? Or what do you want it to be?
Yeah.
Or you gotta put the work in, it ain't gonna do itself.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's definitely possible. Like I say, everybody's life is different. The things that we do on a daily basis looks different from everyone.
Mhm.
And it depends on if you got help, if you're just a single
Oh,
mom,
absolutely.
if it's just
Absolutely.
you, like there's lots of factors that determine into how people are able to get everything done. But I think it's just the motivation, what I'm saying, that you
Mhm.
have, what I'm saying, that no matter what, like when I was doing beauty content, I didn't care what was going on. I had to record my content before I did anything. I'll be like
Right.
right before I go to work, I'll be up early, making
Oh my
content for it. And
god.
I'm not really in that space right now. I want to be in my
Right.
mind and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna record some content because I'm gonna be the first to say that I'm not consistent on my socials. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get up or I'm gonna stay up late and do this. But
Yeah. Hey, girl, I get it. Now listen, I ain't
I
do
be
I
tired, y'all.
I've
I be
always
so
said
tired. Life is
I would
draining
like
me.
there's a version of me I would really like to get to know that I don't know if it's over there. You know what I mean? Like I would love to be that person to be like, I can record content before I go to work, or it just don't ever happen that way. That would
But
be
I feel like you
perfect.
do a good job. You post every day, sometimes
I
multiple
try.
times a day.
I try, friend. I really
That
try.
video
And
you
then,
did today. First of all, was that water in that cup? Because did you see my comment on your post? I was like, friend, is that water?
friend, that was water, girl. I had
I
the
think you
cup
drinking some
matched my
coffee and
outfit.
tea.
The cup matched my outfit. Okay.
Is that
I'm
water
like,
or
no, I'm not
vodka? Which
drinking
one is
today.
it?
Okay. I'm not drinking under the tree. I just give me some ice water. Put it in the damn coffee cup. Because the cup cute. Girl, it was. I don't want to
Yeah,
caught on to
but
that. I
it
was
was a
trying to hold it in a certain way
cute
so
video.
you wouldn't see that it ain't
Yeah,
coffee or nothing in there.
baby, I found it. I said, look, is that water or is
Baby, it
that
was
some
ice.
liquor?
It was ice and water. It was ice water, baby. My baby had made it from right before I sat down. I said,
Ah,
hand it to me.
fresh, huh? Fresh
I
ice
know,
water.
fresh, just fresh ice water, girl. I had to use my little Christmas cups he bought me. He was like, I got you some Christmas cups. They be cute in the
Aw.
video. I was like, thanks.
Yeah,
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 friend, I
yeah,
try.
but
I really
yeah, I think you
try.
do good, friend. Don't be hard on yourself because, like I said, you post every day. You can tell that you put the time and effort into your content. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank
So
you.
yeah,
I try,
you're on
friend.
the
I
right path.
try.
You're on me on the other hand, I'm not, but you on the right path.
I want YouTube to get up though. I want YouTube to be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want it to be a thing and it's not. I'm just using copy and content and putting it over there. I
Mm-hmm.
want to not focus on Instagram and TikTok. no. I just want to at least once a week. If I can
Yeah.
get one video a week on YouTube, that is my goal for 2026 and just keep it consistent. So
Mm-hmm.
that's it. I don't know how Imma do that though, unless I take my whole little 2 breaks I got off when I get out of school for Christmas break, and then just go ahead and start
Yeah,
filming.
that's
This
what I
way
was
I'm
gonna
all the
say.
way ahead of
Mm-hmm.
it, you know? But I do get tired and I be wanna lay around, be like, "Ooh, I deserve to just lay around and read my book today." You know what I'm saying? But when I
Mm-hmm.
do that too, even though it is reading and goes towards whatever, but you're not doing anything, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Nothing is but reading, but
Yeah.
we'll see, honey.
Okay. Well,
Mm.
we got all the goals for 2026. We in the holiday spirit. Let's talk about some of the books that have recently released to put y'all on
Mhm.
game for the Christmas holiday spirit. I think all of these I have here are holiday books. So if you're looking for something to read for the holidays, then check some of these out. So we got the book I was telling you earlier, which was How to Melt a Snowflake by Joanna Kimber, that just came out on Monday. Then we have Mistletoe Kisses by Danielle Brooks. That's gonna come out this Friday. We
Okay.
also have hey, what is the I can't even remember. It's another book that comes out on Friday. I have an arc to read for.
Oh,
I better get to it. Because I still
I
gotta
have an
read
arc.
Danielle's
I am
book.
right behind you. I have an
I still
arc that
gotta
I'm
read
supposed to be
Mistletoe
reading.
Kisses. It's just too much. We have A Night with Mrs. Grant, well, with Miss Grant. That's by Lauren Lacey. That is out
Okay.
currently. Holiday Bliss by Unique is out,
Okay.
and Forever a Goon by Takara.
Forever Gone. Is that finna
Hmm.
and come out?
I think it is out already.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no, it's not. It's going to come out because remember I texted you the other day and I told you that she was gonna drop her book, but she didn't say when. And when for
okay.
some reason I had thought it was a new release, so I had commented like "Happy release day," and she was like, "Oh, no, well, it's not out yet, but it's coming soon." I was like, "Okay,"
Okay.
but she didn't put a
Okay.
date
Okay.
though, so I don't know what date is coming out.
Everybody is there's no way possible we can read all these new drops for but I'm trying to get some, sneak a
Try.
couple in.
Well, the
Yeah.
good thing about the Christmas books is that they're usually short.
Short.
So
Mhm.
that's helpful, you know what I'm saying, for us to be able to get
Right.
a lot of Christmas reading done because they do be short. They don't be all long. Most
Right.
of them don't be more than 200 pages, if that. So, um, yeah, so that's what we got for um the Christmas holiday season, the releases. I'm sure there's going to be more coming out that we can tell you about for the rest of this month if y'all want to get in your Christmas bag. Also, Megan Quinn, which she's not a black author, but I do have her other book, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I heard she has a
Oh,
part two. And they said How My Neighbor Stole Christmas is very, very spicy. It might look
oh,
cute and sweet on the
okay,
cover, but they said the
baby.
spice was spicing in that one. And so people are really
Okay.
excited to read the new. I don't know what the name of the new one that I think it's already out too. They came out, but if there's any Megan Quinn fans out there, and if you have read How My Neighbor
Tap
Stole
in.
Christmas, she does have a book too that has been released or is either getting ready to come out. So you can check that out too. We don't, we can plug some of the others out there. And y'all
Absolutely,
know we
we
stick with our
can.
people,
Yes.
but I mean, if an author's good, an author's good. So,
Yes, yes, baby, and
um,
Imma read it.
yeah, they say it's good. So I definitely have How My Neighbor Stole Christmas up on my shelf. I was supposed to read it last Christmas, but I never got to it because it's kind of thick. It's kind of a thick book.
Okay.
And you know how I be sometimes feeling about those thickies, but
Right, I
they say
know,
it was
friend.
good.
You would go the other way.
I will turn the other cheek, baby. What? Uh-uh.
I know. Francis, you're not gonna
But
keep me locked over there. You're not gonna keep
uh,
me over there.
I'm such a novella girly. If it's like over 300 pages, please don't bother me with it, please. Because what am I gonna do?
I
What
love it.
am I gonna
I
do with
love it.
it? I don't have the time. I be wanting to read it, but it's like
I
I don't have the
know.
time
But it's
for
like
this.
life, man. And I know you gotta read the
Yeah.
way works for life.
But that's one thing I'm gonna work on too. And also, I'm not going to pressure myself. I'm saying, hold me
Hello.
accountable, friend. Hold me accountable. I'm
I
saying this
am.
now. But come next year, but what I'm gonna try not to pressure myself when, you know, these books just drop left and right, left and right, left and right, right? And we want to read them all. So it's like we're reading something, then something else comes out. We're like, oh, I got to get on it. I don't want to pressure myself with that no more.
No,
I
we
really
don't.
don't.
We don't have to. We don't have to because I mean, just because it's a new release doesn't mean we have to read it right then. Especially if we already have lined up what we're going to read. Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna join that with you because if I'm reading something, let me finish what I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? The book not going nowhere. It
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Because I noticed a trend this year for me as far as my reading is that I would start books, but I wouldn't finish them because I moved, something
Hmm.
came out and I moved on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. So
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna join you starting in January.
yeah.
Okay, start right now. Starting in January. Okay.
So not right now, but in
Not right now, friend.
January.
I need a good 25 days to get my life in
Yeah.
order.
Mhm. Yes. So yeah, I definitely want to work on it. So we're gonna work on that for 2026. We're not gonna let these authors and these books pressure us. We're going to
That's right.
stick to you know, well, I don't want to say our TBR, but like just stick
Oh,
to whatever
honey.
we got going on. We
I was
ain't
just
gonna
about to say
rush.
that now that I don't know if I have to be able to stick to my TBR, honey. That list is long
Mm-mm.
as
I
hell.
never do. I don't even know why I make
I don't.
one.
It's stuff that's been on there for long since 2 years ago, Chad. No.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I come and go over there as I please. I go over there and pick around, poke around, and come on back out. And just be like, okay. I don't stay.
Uh,
I don't
Only
stay.
thing I'm committed to is the books that we have to read for our podcast. Other than
Absolutely.
that,
Absolutely.
it's up
That's
in the
it.
air.
Those are
It's up in the
priority.
air.
It's up in
That's
the air,
up in the
friend.
air.
Those are
Yeah.
priority for
So
sure.
yeah. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it. And we hope that you are going to join us in reading some of these Christmas books. Like I said, the next one. So the next one we're reading is the one by Jaquel, the Ho 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 one. Or what's the next one we're
No, I
reading?
think Jaquel
Oh
is
no, we're
what
reading
is it?
Promise, as you said, right?
Promise by
Promise
Cammy.
by Candy.
My
So
first
if
book
you,
by Cammy.
yeah, mine too. So
Hope
super
it's
excited.
good.
We love some new authors. Now, oh, I did want to mention. I know we kept saying we was gonna read Body Count, but baby, we had to push Body Count back over and over
We
again. So we're gonna
we
read
did.
Body Count in January.
We
So if
are.
y'all
We
are
promise.
wondering why we have not spoken about this book, because we didn't say we was gonna read it, I think 3 different times. Don't worry
We
about it. Don't worry about
did.
it. It's coming. It's just not coming till January. We're trying to get ourselves together, okay? We're trying to
We
get
are.
organized.
Oh,
And
judge ye not. Don't judge us.
yeah,
Okay? We're
yeah,
trying.
we're trying. So sorry about that. If you read
Oh,
Body
we
Count
apologize.
and was ready to discuss it,
Hold that
yeah.
information. Hold it. Hold it. We're
Hold
gonna
that,
come
put it
back
in your
to it.
pocket, and we'll be back in January to discuss that. Because at this point, baby, we ain't getting to it. Okay, just know
We're
that.
not. It's just I'm just
Yeah,
not I can't lie. I don't wanna lie to you guys, okay?
yeah, yeah. So, all right. Well, that is it for us at the Book Bestie podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.